what can I say after so many wonderful things have been said, except that I'm extremely grateful. If we were shooting a scene right now and these cars were going by, we'd never get a takeoff. I just want to say, well, there's so much I want to say. All night I was thinking about all the different anecdotes and all the different stories I could tell to try to give some perspective. The fact that my parents are here. I remember when I was 8 years old, I had already been acting for a year, and my father was taking it a little bit more serious than I was. And on Saturday mornings, he would wake us up at 8 o'clock to go up to 86th Street to do the Charleston at a place called the Amos Repertory. And we didn't want to go. We wanted to keep our Saturdays for ourselves, but my father would wake us up and force my twin brother and I to get on the train and go up to a place called the Amos Repertory. For 7 years after that, I had been struggling trying to make a name in off-Broadway plays, and I was so frustrated with the lack of ability to perform and to be artistic that right before Flashdance came out, I became a breakdancer. And I would make money by taking the hat off my head and stretching my arm and walking around a crowd and saying, essentially, did I perform well enough for you to give me $1? Thank you. There's so many anecdotes, there's so many stories that go back to my grandmother Carmen, who talked my mother out of having an abortion. Thank you, Grandma Carmen. I wish you could see this right now, Grandma Carmen. It was a good decision. It was a good decision. The people that I've been fortunate enough to work with, I guess have always, I was joking last night thinking, okay, I'm going to take that star and I'm going to double down and I'm going to get Hannibal the Conqueror. So take this star and give me Barca. Give me Barca while my father can still come to the premiere. The people that I've worked with have been a family to me. I've worked with many studios, but that true definition of family never came to me, never was really realized until I worked with Universal. Because the executives at the studio are dying to see what happens next.
All of the above!
The most important thing about today, aside from the fact that I have my family here, the people that I love, I couldn't have done this without Valentino. I couldn't have done this without Samantha. I couldn't have done this without the Mayan Queen. And I couldn't have done this without my little Sir Milche and Vincent, who I love so much. And as my daughter says, dreams do come true. With crowds smaller than this, but crowds that bled into the street and stopped traffic. 30 years ago, my heart was singing because I was able to, in spite of the fact that the casting directors and the industry couldn't find a role for me, my heart was singing because I was able to perform out of love to to all of you, to an audience on the street with my boombox and my hat ready to open up, and I had some good jokes that said, if you don't have cash, I do take credit cards. And 30 years later, to be here in front of all of you with so many people that I love, so many people that are a part of the team. Again, none of this would be possible without Universal. Universal has been there time and time again. They believed in Fast. They believed in Riddick. And the coolest thing of all is that they believe in a Carthaginian general. So much so that they believe in the Barca trilogy.